What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Krystal Palace. Today we will be talking all about Universal Orlando transportation, everything you need to know about the transportation to take you around Universal Orlando. Without further ado, let's go get started. All right, so we are standing right in front of Toothsome Chocolate Emporium, and I just want to show you guys where the transportation is located in CityWalk. So we just walked out of Islands of Adventure. Right by this airplane, right next to Margaritaville, is the path to walk to Royal Pacific, Sapphire Falls, Aventura, and Cabana Bay. Right in the middle over here, see that red thing right there? That is right to the parking garage. Then right outside of NBC Grill and Brew, that is the water taxi station. So everything, all the transportation is located on that side of CityWalk. And that's where you have to go to get out of here. And then, of course, the walking path to the Hard Rock and Portofino Bay is right behind the Globe over there. Let's head into the parking garage and I will show you guys around there. At the end of CityWalk, near Starbucks, Bubba Gump, and the mini golf, this is how you get to the parking garage, the bus transportation, as well as rideshare. They have these moving walkways, which unfortunately aren't working at the moment, but usually it's nice after a long day to just be able to walk a little bit easier. So we have to go a little more to get down into the bus transportation, but just to show you, this is the bus transportation. This is where you will get picked up and dropped off. If you want to go to any of the hotels, if you're staying at any of the hotels, this is what it looks like. It's really not that bad of a walk in. You have to walk through CityWalk to get to Universal and Islands of Adventure. Valet parking is located in the middle of both the walkways, right down that way. And we're almost to the bus transportation. All right, so here is your main transportation terminal. If you are parking, you park in one of these spots. So see, it's like E.T., Cat in the Hat, Spider-Man. You park in one of those areas and you have to remember that in order to get back to where you parked. Rideshare pickup taxi is straight ahead. And this is also where you go through security. So if you're coming on the buses, parking, or rideshare, everyone goes through security right here. And then this way, bus transportation to the resort hotels, also Volcano Bay. So here's like the center hub right here. We have parking to the right, those garages, those areas. But also up here, they have a fresh eats stand. So if you want to grab something before you leave or before you come in, I guess, you can do it here. They have ice pops. These look really good. Ooh, delish. They're $4.99 each, and you can add a dip or a topping for 59 cents. Oh, here. Very cool. Here's the menu up here. Popcorn, drinks. They have some Starbucks coffee. They have featured drinks. They also have some popcorn buckets here they're selling. And then just your regular drinks, so it's nice option. You can rent a wheelchair in this terminal parking garage area. There's also restrooms, and they have a merchandise stand. If you want to get anything before you go in, if you want to get anything before you leave, they got some essentials like sunblock, hand sanitizer, face masks, a cooling towel if it's a hot day. They have the souvenir refillable cups. They have lanyards if you want to grab before you go into the parks, and just pretty much your park merchandise. Pins, hats, shirts, umbrellas. This is great that they have this here. And then on this side, the other parking areas as well as Uber ride app taxi pickup is this way. So here's that security entrance again. They do have a lot of lanes. So yeah, this is the parking garage area. Right now we are headed down to the shuttle bus transportation. I'll show you guys that area. There's escalators, but there's also an elevator if you need to take that down. All right, so here's the bus terminal. There's buses. Transportation is so awesome. There's always, look, there's two buses for Cabana Bay where we're going. And you can see they have the hotel signs of your hotel, wherever you need to go. It's really a nice system they have here. We are back in CityWalk and we are going to check out the walking paths as well as the water taxi transportation. Come on, let's go. All right, so crossing over the bridge from that side of CityWalk where the parking garage is, here you see the entrance to Universal Studios Florida, right? And the entrance to the Hard Rock Portofino Bay Garden Path is right over here. It's pretty easy to miss if you're not looking out for it. And you don't have to go through security again to get to the walking path, but if you're coming from those hotels, this is where your security checkpoint will be. So close to the entrance of Universal Studios Florida. So here is the walking path. There's two different paths. This one leads you to the Hard Rock Hotel and Portofino Bay. All right, the water taxi's here. Let's get on it. The water taxis start running 30 minutes before early park admission begins, and they will run about every 15 minutes. It is also wheelchair accessible. They have a ramp that they can get you on, and they also have handicap seating in the front of the boat. The water taxi is one of the most popular forms of transportation here at Universal Orlando. You just hop on your boat at your hotel or in CityWalk if you want to come back to the hotels, and it takes you via water path right into CityWalk. Hotels that have the water taxi transportation are Hard Rock, Portofino Bay, Royal Pacific, and Sapphire Falls. However, if you're staying at Cabana Bay or Aventura, you can honestly just walk to Sapphire Falls and get on the water taxi there. Or if you're in CityWalk and you want to enjoy some of these hotels, just hop on the water taxi. They don't check for your room key or anything like that, and you could explore these hotels if you would like. We are riding right alongside the walking path as well, so you see both of these forms of transportation in action. I will say one thing about the water taxi is sometimes if your room is the opposite way of the water taxi station, it may not be worth it to walk to the water taxi station and then have to walk back that way. So if your room is closer to the parks and the water taxi's back, it might not be worth it. It might just be worth it to hop on the walking path. But once again, this method of transportation is free. The water taxi is a really nice ride. So here we are parking into the CityWalk water taxi station. As you can see, all of these guests are waiting to board their water taxi back to the resorts. And it drops you off right in front of NBC Grill and Brew. So as you can see, the lines are labeled by the resort that you are going to. Especially at the end of the night, it is a very popular way of transportation because people are tired and they don't want to walk anymore. But as you can see, Islands of Adventure is right that way, and Universal Studios is right this way. All right, we're on the other side of CityWalk by Margaritaville, and here's the bridge over to Islands of Adventure, and this is where the walking path begins to go to Royal Pacific, Sapphire Falls, Cabana Bay, Aventura. I say it a different way every single time. So here it is, and where you can see right there is the security checkpoint, where when you come in, that's where you go through security to get into CityWalk. Royal Pacific first, then Sapphire, then Aventura, then Cabana Bay. This map is perfect because it is a transit map. It shows you everything you need to know. Shuttle bus, water taxi, pedestrian walkway. This is our guide right here. Transportation stops running one after CityWalk closes. So you can see, here we are in CityWalk right now at the water taxi transportation. The pedestrian walkway goes past Universal. This is to the Hard Rock and Portofino Bay. If you go the other way to the garden path, Royal Pacific, Sapphire Falls, Cabana Bay, Aventura, Volcano Bay. You can walk to Volcano Bay technically, but it's so you won't want to walk probably. Shuttle buses. So here we are again, shuttle buses right back here where the parking garage is. Then down here we have Surfside and Dockside. Of course, you can walk back and forth to each hotel, but the transportation for these is shuttle buses. So the shuttle buses will take you from Surfside or Dockside all the way up right here into the parking garage. You go over, this is a transportation hub where you go through security and you walk into CityWalk, and then of course the two theme parks. The last form of transportation we're going to talk about is the Superstar Shuttle, which takes you to and from Universal and Orlando International Airport. I'll insert some footage of when I use the shuttle. We are waiting for the Universal Superstar Shuttle back to the airport. This is a great service that Universal offers. The buses run every 15 minutes. You pay beforehand and they take you right to the airport. So on our way here, the Universal Express bus dropped us off right here rather than having to go through the back or anything. And it's also going to pick us up in this same spot as well. In my opinion, the shuttle is great for families. However, I personally just take Ubers now. The shuttle does stop at every hotel. There aren't a lot of Universal hotels, there's only 8, so it's not that big of a deal. It was a great, quick, easy, safe mode of transportation. And I definitely recommend it if you're interested. Overall, I have nothing bad to say about Universal transportation. It is all extremely efficient. And the best part is that it's all free besides the Superstar shuttle. But to get to and from the parks and the hotels, that is all included. Great transportation options. My favorite, I like them all honestly. The walking path, the buses, and the water taxis. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the Krystal Palace right down below. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.